I hope people come to this one. Like, I don't know what happened with the other one. I went there and then nobody responded to me. Like, I saw people talking, but no one responded to me at all, so I hope people come to this one. Please. Hi. Hi. Yes. Finally. People are here. Yes. I think my Coke has run out of gas. Like, it's flat. It's not bad. Were you guys in the other live? In the other live, like, waiting? Because when I tried to log in, I saw that there were 12 people there. But like when I was talking, nobody responded to me, and my people count, like viewer count, said 0. So I didn't know what was going on, and so I had to stop the stream. So I don't know. Oh no, 53 seconds. Oh my goodness. I went yesterday. I didn't go today. Today, what I wanted to talk about is the army, Korean army culture, Korean army stuff. Since somebody started a topic about it yesterday, and I figured there's like probably a lot to talk about, and probably there's this whole mysterious world that a lot of people don't understand just because they can't read Korean. So thank you. I love you too already because you love me, so I love you. 리모컨이 언제였지? It's blowing right at me. Okay. So that's what I want to talk about. I wanted, because the reason why I started, like, I thought of this topic for today is one of the things that I want to do with you guys on a regular basis is to have, like, this, what the title says, have, like, army talk time, where we can just get together, like, once a week, and we can talk about little things that are related to army, because we always talk about BTS, right? But I figure it would be nice to have like army talk time where we talk about, yes, BTS, but it's more like from like maybe army suffering or I have a great topic for, oh, I'm eating McNuggets. Like, so yesterday I ate chicken and now I'm eating like whatever comes in a box. So, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, so what do you guys think of this idea, army talk time? After today, I actually have like the next topic already. I don't want to tell you what it is, but I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, you guys are talking about my bangs because I realized like maybe if you're new, you probably haven't seen them because I always have like a Koya mask on. It's actually way too long, and my hairdresser has already bugged me to come see her. So I'll go see her tomorrow. She's in some godforsaken place. Her shop used to be in Gangnam and it's so easy to get to, but then now she started her own shop. Like, I should be proud, right? My hairdresser started her own like business with other hairdressers, so I should be like, I was like, all congratulations, but goddamn, did you have to pick such a shit ass location? Okay. now that we have established that Army Talk Time is a go, this is officially now the first ever episode of Army Talk Time. I'm gonna put my McNugget down so I can clap. Yay! Everybody, welcome to Army Talk Time, and today's topic is Korean Army and Korean Army culture. Next week is gonna be something else. There are a lot of things that you can look forward to. There's a lot of videos that I'll be posting, and a lot more like BTS places, like how to go and all that kind of thing. And this Saturday I'm gonna be streaming live from a Jungkook birthday event where armies will come and like play games to win Jungkook posters and other stuff like that. So, not to keep digressing from the topic, today's topic is Korean armies and Korean army culture. And the reason why I started this topic today is because I was looking through Twitter, and I was very tempted. Like, I don't have a ticket for the BTS concert today, and my friend who was like stuck in Jeju and couldn't go, she managed to like get here after all and go. So she wasn't selling a ticket to me, and so for a second, right, I was very tempted to like buy a ticket from a reseller. And so I'm like, just check out the prices and see how it goes. And like, prices are like 400,000 won, 500,000 won, 1,000,000 won. And that, let me tell you, the prices for BTS concert tickets are 110,000 won. So to make it easy, we're just gonna like, it's roughly $110. We'll just stick to that for like the ease of everybody's understanding. Tickets for a BTS concert are roughly about $100, $120 max. Oh my god, excuse me. At any concert. And these people are selling it for 4, 5, 10 times the price. So I was so angry, and I decided I'm not gonna like support any of them, so I decided not to go. I struggle with it quite a bit, like thinking, you know, I'm already here in Korea. If I don't go, it's like such a waste. But then I thought about it. I went yesterday. I had a freaking good time. I got a lot of good videos, and when I rewatched them today, it still felt like I was there. And yeah, you guys are saying like I felt like you were there too. So I think it was good enough. And you know, in order to not support the ticket resellers, I feel like it's better to not support them and have like one empty seat. Like, it's okay for BTS to see a couple empty seats here and there. They're not going to be devastated or anything. And I think it's better because you're not really supporting them. You're supporting the horrible resellers who are all just going to make it like a culture to be doing these kinds of things and like take the places away from armies. So I didn't. And what I did see was a lot of Korean armies. This is the reason why I'm talking about this. I did see a lot of Korean armies like go up against the ticket resellers, and they were like, if your reason is really that you can't go, then, and you're trying to sell off your ticket like sincerely, not to actually make money, but because you can't go, then sell it back to another army at an original price. And they were all like, armies should be supporting each other and not like trying to take advantage of each other like this. And I love that a lot of armies were really speaking up about this, and a lot of them were saying these kinds of things, and I was so proud, really, really proud, because that is exactly what people should be doing. You know, the words were really, really like true and strong and whatever. If you're really an army, because if you're not, why the fuck do you have a ticket, right? So it's true. If you're really an army and you actually can't go, don't give me this fake ass reason, and you actually sincerely can't go, then sell it to another army and give your place to that army and sell it at an original price. Or, I mean, original is maybe a bit much because there was the, like, you know, the tax and then the delivery fee or whatever. Okay, just charge that, like whatever you paid, and then maybe, I don't know, add $10. Like, I feel that's okay. But taking advantage of armies is just really bad, especially if you're in army. Like, wouldn't you feel bad? I would feel bad. I had like I have a lot of things that I want to actually sell off, but I'm lazy, and then I feel bad like thinking. Like sometimes I think like I could totally make a lot of profit out of this. And the last time I sold like photo cards, like many heal photo cards and all that, because I had a whole bunch, and I sold them at like $4 each, and they were like, "Girl, people are selling this at like 20 each." I'm like, "Yeah, but they're pieces of paper with BTS's face on it. I would feel bad taking $20 for a photo card." Yeah, sure, they were kind of big. They're like big postcard size and really good quality, and so they were like, you could get a lot for that. I'm like, no, $4 each. If you feel bad, you can always give me a little bit more, but not $20, man. And to get back on the K Army thing, that's the most recent news that I've seen. But I also wanted to talk about the recent sort of, it was such a big deal yesterday. I saw all over Twitter and a lot of comments on my YouTube. And I'm gonna pause for a second. Like, if you guys are writing comments, I read them, but if I don't like address them, then I'm sorry. But like, I kind of want to stay on topic, so I hope you understand. What was I saying? I do this every time. What was I saying? Oh, the issue about yesterday. This is what I wanted to talk about. Everybody was like, Korean armies are terrible, they're bad, they were against Namjoon and blah blah blah. And oh my god, I was there and I felt none of that. My section was screaming so loud. I was there, I heard the entire stadium screaming. I have a fucking video that I put up 10 hours ago. It's right there, guys, the latest video on my channel, which shows armies screamed so loud and so long for Namjoon that he was like, wow, you guys must be feeling really good today. And I was like, well, yeah. So it is absolutely not true. And like, I want to speak up on behalf of like how we feel. Like, I'm not a Korean army, but because I was there at the Korean concert, so we're just gonna lump all the international armies and all the K armies there together. The concert goers yesterday supposedly blanked out Namjoon when he did his solo, but that's not true. Did you even watch my video? This is why it's so important for you guys to watch my video. I took a video of his whole solo. Did you not hear the screaming for him? I screamed. People around me screamed. Screaming was heard throughout the stadium. And the thing is, you have to try to understand. Some fan chants are not official, and we have to learn the official ones first. So Big Hit released 5 fan chants last minute. And hey Sandra. So this is something I talked about yesterday. When I went to the concert venue and I sat in my seat, so the Korean girl next to me, she was asking me, well, she already knows I can speak Korean because I was talking to her, and she was asking me, so did you manage to learn all the fan chants? And I'm like, no. And she was like, oh my god, I'm glad it's not just me. And I'm like, yeah, because they released so many, and you know, it was really impossible to try and learn. Like, come on, they released it in the evening. It was a Friday evening, we were out, and then we got to sleep. And then the next day, there's a lot of things to do at the venue. Like, you have to go, you have to collect your ticket, you have to wait in line for merch, you have to do your army bomb connecting, you have to do your app, and whatever. And like, so yeah, there wasn't time to even learn official fan chants. So there was not a lot of time to learn Namjoon's either. In fact, when I was there, I had to wing it. And so for that video, you hardly heard my voice except for the screaming. If you watch like all the fan chants, you can tell when I'm doing fan chants because I'm yelling. And like for Namjoon's, it was like kind of soft because I was like a little bit not sure, but I still gotta support my man, right? Like I'm gonna try, but it's hard when you're not sure. It's gonna be soft because you're afraid of being wrong, and everybody in your section is gonna hear you. So you have to understand that that's probably what happened. And I'm telling you, for today, it's probably a lot better because it's the second day, and by now everybody's learned the fan chants, everybody's a pro at it, and like, I'm really sure today's went a lot better. So it was not because of a lack of love for Namjoon or anything like that. It's definitely not. We tried our best. We were the first day audience. You have to understand that a lot of the other songs had really badly done fan chants as well. Like, those who knew. And if you were here for the live that I did yesterday, the girl next to me, I was saying that the girl next to me who didn't manage to study all the fan chants for the songs where she didn't know the fan chants, she actually had her phone out. And while Bangtan was singing, she would like read ahead of time so that she could do like the fan chants correctly. That's some dedication right there. Like my phone didn't work in the stadium, but she was prepared. She had screenshots, not even on the website. She had screenshots prepared. So yeah, she's fucking amazing. So like, what I did was I would just like lean over and look at her phone. So let me tell you, K-ARMYs, they're fucking amazing. Yes, they have their bad points, but today I want to highlight like the stuff that's misunderstood about them because yes, version 3 is necessary plus version 3 app. I'm going to explain that in a whole separate video where I compare versions 1 to 3. So, but we're kind of really talking about something else right now. So for day 1, it was so difficult for a lot of armies. So you have to understand, NK armies, like they do the most. Okay, we had a fucking Jungkook bus, we had a Jungkook truck, we had everything possible that the fan sites and armies fork out with their own money for like stuff to celebrate BTS, and like the culture here is amazing. Tomorrow I'm going to do an entire day where I look for Jungkook birthday banners in different subway stations and Namjoon's as well, and then I'll just compile that. Like every time I find one, I'll just make a little video and I'm gonna post it here so you guys can see like all the Jungkook birthday banners and Namjoon banners. And there's also this thing going on where if you go to CGV and you watch a movie, CGV is the name of a like movie theater chain here, and if you watch a movie at any of like the selected CGVs in Seoul, you know how there's a lot of ads that play before a movie? They're going to play a Jungkook birthday ad, like a long ad birthday message sort of thing. And so like I'm thinking, what movie should I watch tomorrow? Just so I can see this stuff. Because movie tickets are cheap, right? Like you go in the morning, it's like $4 or something. So there's a lot of stuff done. And it really is, I think, an amazing, strong culture that they have over here, like this fandom culture. And there's a lot of things misunderstood about them because of the language barrier. And another thing that I wanted to highlight the most about like misunderstood K-ARMYs is, here's a thing I see a lot, which I feel is very unfair towards the K-ARMYs. Again, like I just want to clear things up. It's not like I am I'm blind to their faults. But this is just the stuff that I want international fans to understand, so that there's less of a barrier between us. So the thing I see very often is actually everybody's always like, K-ARMYs are the luckiest, like they can see BTS anytime they want, and that is not true. Korea is a very big country, and it's not always the easiest to get to Seoul, which is the capital, which is where Bangtan goes. And like the next most popular cities for holding concerts is actually Busan and Daegu, which is where, like, you know, some of the boys are from. But even then, they don't really go there, right? So the thing is, see, that is what I really hate to see. At least they are in your country. And I'm not gonna get mad, but I'm gonna explain it, and you're gonna understand it, and then you're gonna see it from my point of view. Okay? The country is big. So fucking what if they are in the same country as me? It hurts more when they're in the same country as me and I can't go see them. That's bad. And I'm sure like a lot of people know this same feeling. And like my friend from Jeju, yeah, if she couldn't go today and she had a ticket, that would really suck. And I have another friend who is a doll mom like me, and we meet at BTS concerts sometimes here. She travels 9 hours by bus and train to get to Seoul for concerts. Okay? So when a concert is, she has to buy like Saturday concerts, and she can't buy 2 days. She has to buy Saturday concerts because she travels on Friday. She finishes work, right? And then she travels on Friday all overnight. She arrives in Seoul in the morning. She does things like, you know, if she wants to buy merch, if you want to collect slogans, if you want to meet with other like doll moms like me and the other like doll mom community. So yeah, that takes up the whole day because there's a whole bunch of things that armies do together before the concert. And then so her like 9 to 11 hours of traveling. And then when the concert's done, that night is either she travels back home that night because she has to work on Monday, right? Need to rest. Like it's not like there's no way that she can go to a second concert on Sunday, finishes at like 9:30, travels overnight and arrive for work in the morning. So that's like, well, who's from Indonesia? What the fuck? Me? I've never in my life said that. So here's what I want to say is like everybody just assumes that K-ARMYs are the luckiest when sometimes it hurts the most to be in the same country but you never get to see them. That's worse, I think. And like, so I'm really hoping that you guys are gonna understand how it feels now that Korean armies aren't lucky. Like, the certain people who are lucky enough to see BTS are the ones that get to see them over and over and over again, and those are like the richest people. The rest of us don't stand a chance, honestly, because let me tell you how oh, if I choke on a McNugget and die, death by McNugget is the worst thing to have on my tombstone ever. But no, I think it's cool, actually. Tinder, Friday sent you a message. No thanks. Okay. I think I have a video about the difference between fan meetings and fan signs. Do I? I had it on my old channel, my deleted channel, but I'm gonna dig it up and I'm gonna post it again for you guys so you guys can watch it. But I'm gonna explain a little bit here I'll tell you about fan signs, but that video explains in very very detail, in a lot of details, the difference between a fan sign and a fan meeting. So I'm just going to touch on the subject a little bit here. It is extremely hard to get into a fan sign because you really need a lot of money to get in, because it goes by chance. First of all, you have to be a registered Army member, so you have to have Army membership. This is a fucking expensive membership, which I am not gonna buy next year. Yeah, I frequently visit. I'm in Korea like all the time. I was here like 2 months ago, and here I am again. What was I gonna say? So, first of all, you need Army membership. Second of all, it's by luck. You have to buy hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of CDs, because in every CD there is a coupon or a number where you register on like a site or whatever, and then they pick at random. So it's like you buy 1 CD, you get 1 chance. You buy 1,000 CDs, you get 1,000 chances. And fan sites are freaking rich. They buy thousands, buy the boxes, just to get chances to get into a fan sign, and most of them do anyway because they buy thousands, and then their names come up like all the time. That's the summary of it. There's like more details in the video, which I'm gonna post. Oh my god, I owe you so many videos. I'm gonna get started on it like today after this Army talk. Did you have questions? Like, is there anything that you related to Korean armies? Let's not stray from this topic. Not yet anyway, it's too early. So let's talk about it first. Hello? Can you like... What is wrong with this? I don't know what's going on with that. So questions, anybody? Questions related to Korean armies. Yes, I went to the BTS concert. Oh, okay. That's a good question. Yeah, army sit all the time at every concert. The last the last one that I went, not yesterday, but the last one before that, I was sitting near the stage, like ground seats, ground floor seats. No standing. Always sitting. Unless somebody specifically, well, normally it's Namjoon who says, everybody get up, or stand up, and then everybody stands up, and then for a little while, and then everybody's like, okay, I think we should sit down now, and then everybody sits down. But like for this time around, for the Love Yourself, Namjoon says stand up for Run, and then we all stood up for Mic Drop. We all stood up for Ampanman and Army Time. That's it. The rest of the time we just sat down the whole time. Did I record anything for the concert? Oh my god! Have you seen my last like 15 videos? You should watch that. Every single video is like BTS concert. Oh, the comments are gone. Yes, people sit down for concerts. Mind blowing, I know. It's the same in Singapore. It's the same in Malaysia. So people sit down for concerts. BTS concerts are hella fun. You should look at my videos. Yes, we have to secretly record. It's not allowed. I also have a video that I have already uploaded that you guys should check out. It was a video where I got kicked out. I got caught filming something. The lady yanked my phone out of my hands. Like, she came up from behind me like a fucking ninja, yanked my phone out of my hands, and she yanks me out of my seat, like, with force. And she's like, get up. And I'm like, alright, lady. Ask me fucking nicely. But she was this big lady security guard. She looked like she could, like, beat me up. So she deleted my stuff, including pictures that were taken before the concert. Like, she just deleted everything. And this is what happened to the girl yesterday. Remember I was talking to you guys yesterday about what happened at the concert? And the girl, like, next to me, next in the next seat got yanked out. Like, so me, I'm talking too loud and I'm getting way too excited. I think I have neighbors. Okay. During, this was when I put down my phone, is when they were doing Love Yourself Tear. Me and the girl next to me and the girl next to her were filming, all three of us, and I was just looking out for myself, and like I was trying to be aware of like whether the person was coming at us. I saw the security guard look in my direction, and I thought, fuck, I got caught. I quickly put my phone down, and I tried to like transfer the file somewhere else on my phone so that she wouldn't see. Like, maybe if she looked at my gallery and didn't find it, then she would be like, okay, so maybe you didn't record anything, you know? And then instead she was walking towards us, and I had to like nudge the girl next to me, the one who like didn't learn her fan chants, and I was like, 조심하세요, because it's like, be careful, like the security guard is coming. And then the girl put down her phone, and the security guard came over, and we were all just like frozen, like, what the fuck? But she yanked out the little girl. She was like, I don't know, 14 or 15. And then we were like, oh my god. But then the girl came back, and we were like, oh, so she didn't get kicked out, which was really good. But I think, I'm not sure if the guard gave her a chance because she was little or no, like, but she came back and she was really mad because the guard deleted like all her photos, everything in her camera roll, like every picture she's ever taken, like nothing to do with the concert at all. Everything was just deleted because they just checked the box that says everything, and then they deleted all of that. So I really think it actually should be illegal for security guards to touch your phone. Like, it's your personal property. You have rights. Like, just because it's a scary looking security guard, like, we should be able to exercise our rights. This is my personal property. You want me to delete it? Okay, watch me do it. Like, watch my fingers, like, monitor me, but don't take my phone away from me and delete it. That's what happened to me like 2 years ago. And I was really sad because I had like, where did I go? I don't remember. It was like, I had 3 weeks worth of vacation photos. It's all gone now. But I was really mad. And that's what happened. And let me tell you, when I got kicked out, It was 10 minutes before the end of the show, so I was okay. I mean, it still sucked because at the end of that fan meeting, everybody was supposed to get a sticker on the way out of the venue. Like, you collect that sticker and it will have a date on it, and a BTS slogan. But because I got kicked out like 10 minutes before the show, I didn't get that. But I told myself that's okay because I have a ticket for the next day. So if I get kicked out, it's fine. That's how I tried to console myself. But there were armies like outside the venue. I'm gonna cry thinking about it. There were a couple of girls that were on their knees. I'm gonna cry. They were begging. Like, really badly. They were begging and they were crying so hard. They'd been out there for like at least half an hour. And the security guard was like, I'm really sorry, but there's nothing I can do. And they were like, but we don't have a ticket for tomorrow. We don't live in Seoul. We have to travel home tomorrow to go back to our province. So as you see, like, it's sad. They delete everything. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, that's not about delete everything, but it's like, if you get kicked out, well, the last time for Wings, I saw people get kicked out and can't come back in either. This time around with that girl, I think maybe they're less strict, but then you pay the price in a different way, getting your whole gallery deleted. People are not allowed to record so that they can sell the fucking DVD. Because you know they make a DVD out of the Seoul concerts. How do I get my... Oh! Oh no. Okay, it works. Yes, in other countries they're really quiet. They're not as strict. No, that's not true. When I went to the Malaysian concert, the guards were insanely strict. Like, if I even took out my phone to text somebody, they would come over and be like, what are you doing? And like, so the Malaysian concert was just like organized so fucking badly because, I don't know, like they wanted to just like pay for the space or something. Anyway, that whatever other thing aside, okay, so for the Malaysian badly organized BTS concert, everybody was sitting on a flat, like on flat ground. I'm like, so if it's a row of like 15 people, right, and say person number 8 is like trying to secretly film something, they get caught, the guard walks in front of you to like slap this piece of paper in front of your phone that says no filming. They don't take your phone away from you, but they just like annoy you to stop filming. But the point is they have to walk in front of like 7 other people to get to person number 8, and it's fucking annoying. And so people in my row, I don't know how many people were doing it, but the security guard kept walking across from me, and it was just so fucking annoying. Like, it was ruining my concert experience. And they just like, it was like, what the fuck? And like, so yeah, sometimes there's such a thing as a media pass which you can actually buy. So I think that actually that's what they do to get all these like quality shit. So yeah, and like, so in Malaysia it was really really strict. I have these like, okay, so let me tell you what happened quickly in Malaysia. It's not related to the Korean armies though, but okay, we can deviate for like 30 minutes. I have really good fan cams from the Malaysian concert. I should post those too. Okay. nobody has like real fan cams because the security guards were just like fucked up. And but towards the end of the concert, like I think for the last three songs, right? All the people in the ground section, which was closest to the stage, so there's like about I don't know, eight rows of us. Um, Namjoon said, Namjoon, our leader, our commander, our king, my king, he said, everybody come on over to the front. And so I grabbed my fucking bag. I ran, I jumped over chairs and like ran whatever to get as close to the stage as possible. And there's like Hobie like right in front of me, and Tunggu and Jimin, and they all came over and they stood like right in front of me. Like, okay, like this is the distance, okay? This distance. And it was so close. And like, oh my god, and I could see the sweat and everything. I was so close, and I was like, if I reached, I could touch you, but I won't. So I didn't. But I have those fan cams and they're so close, and that is the closest I've ever been. So thank you, Malaysia. Even though your concert was organized so badly, but I think Namjoon was frustrated enough on our behalf because several times he told us to stand up for songs and the security guards would tell us to sit back down. And we're an army, okay? If our leader tells us to come to the fucking front, we're gonna rebel against these like security guards. And we did, like we pushed a lot of them like aside, and that was the moment where I felt most like a real like army, you know what I mean? Like not a fan army, but like a part of a real army. Like we're all rebels and doing something and going against security guards and stuff. So that was fucking amazing. That was a really amazing moment at the Malaysian concert. So it was great. Like pushing against the security guards was like the best feeling. Okay, done with that. I mean, Namjoon was really proud too. You could see it on his face. Anyway, back to the K-Army thing. There were a few Korean armies at the Malaysian concert, and Hobie actually recognized them, and he did this like point, like, "Hey, I know you," that kind of thing. Yeah. One of my friends was seated right behind the fan sites, and she was so like jealous, and she said, she told me that she just pretended that he was pointing at her. Okay, let's get back to the K-Army talk so that we don't like stray away too much from the topic. I always want to try to keep on point, or else I'm just gonna keep going from story to story to story. Oh, they are the same pajamas that Taeyong has. I think there was this like summer package. Also, he was wearing these. They are the same pajamas. I have the whole set. Want to see? Pants too. They're really like big, but they're so comfy. They're so expensive though. Please don't buy them. I think they were like $70. I'm going to UK tour concert now. I don't have time. I have a job that I need to get back to. I don't want to, but I have to. Did I buy the new army bomb? Yes. It's right here. Do people on the highest level get caught too? Yes, everybody gets. There's security on all levels. I'm sorry, you know, if I didn't answer your question before. Mech delivery. That's what I got today. Are you on my Instagram? Because I talked about it on my Instagram. I was like, I'm just gonna sit at home with McNuggets and mozzarella sticks. No, I don't have the army bomb costume. Jungkook cried a little bit. And this giant baby right here is talking about something kind of emotional. Because I guess like this time around the songs are very emotional. He was talking about the reason, you know, why he became a singer, and that you know, like we are part of the reason, and other beautiful, touching things like that. Jimin didn't cry. Jimin doesn't cry very often, or as often as you think. But it's just that I think I was saying, I said this yesterday as well, during the live, that like starting from a few years back, after he cried at one of the concerts, and then ever since then, and then he got teased for it, so ever since then, every concert, whether he cries or not, everybody's gonna be like, 울지마, 울지마. No, he doesn't. Do you have tips for someone learning Korean? I have a video on it. I made a video, and there's like resources and everything you need to learn Korean. It's all there. Just go to my channel and check it out. Oh, my hair. How do you understand? I don't understand this question. Like, are they talking? Like, how do I know when to sing, or how do armies know when to sing? Because if it's me, then I speak Korean, in case you didn't know that. No, the comments went away. Well, armies. No, BTS just said happy birthday, and then they started singing, so we started singing. I don't know, I think we started singing together. I have a video. I think you can watch that. And then you can see what happens. Like, it's right there in the video. The video is there, the Jungkook birthday surprise thingy. Just look at that video. Why do you need the app for the army bomb? I'm gonna... Can we, like, ask questions that are related? Like, I don't want to just sit here and just, like, keep answering random questions for stuff that I'm gonna make a video for stuff that I have already made a video for, which you guys can find out for yourself. I encourage you, when you have nothing to do, please check out my channel and see what's already there. Like, in fact, one of my videos from yesterday, which is what, like, D-Day, what happened, like, before the concert and the view of the stadium, that tells you exactly, and it even shows you what happens with the app and the pairing for the army bomb. Not really the app, but like it tells you what the app is for. How many male K armies did you see? A lot. Like a ton yesterday. There were even ones that came by themselves to watch the BTS concert, so I was like, nice. Brave souls. Should get a girlfriend. Like, hello, hundreds and thousands of girls for you. Well, not hundreds and thousands, but thousands of girls here for you to choose from. And yeah, dude, BTS fan, guy BTS fan, you're gonna get a lot of girls. You cried for Sugar's Listo? I was just sitting there with my mouth open, like I was impressed. Because he did a little dancing. And I thought like, wow. And then, to be honest, I was just sitting there and I was really amazed because everybody around me was just like screaming at everything. And then, like, she like steps on the bench, loud screaming. She like gets off the bench thingy, loud screaming. Gets up and then goes back into a lying down position for like the ending. Tons of screaming. There were a lot of screaming points, and I was like, and then there's just me. I'm like, I'm gonna save my throat for actual screaming points. I don't know. Yeah, you definitely won't be the only one. You really don't have to worry. It's actually more of a taboo thing to like for guys to like K-pop here in Korea, so a lot of guys are very closet about it. So there's this one dude that I used to date, right? And he was a B184 fan. And oh no, we're not talking about K armies now. This is just the K-pop fan. That's a guy. He likes B184. Knew every single song. And then on like all of our dates, we would at some point in the day we would have B184 music playing, and then like they had this new song that came out that I wasn't aware of. And then he actually like played a bunch of random songs, and then he played that song so that with the specific purpose of asking me to guess, like, oh, do you know who it is? And so I recognized the voice. I'm like, it's B184. Like, what's new? And then he was like, oh, how did you know? I'm like, what do you mean? How do I know? What the fuck? Anyway. Did you buy any merch? No. Can only 5th Army get BTS merch at the concert? No, anybody can. Anybody can. You don't have a ticket, you can still get the merch. You, you just flew to Korea to get merch. Yeah, sure, you can get the merch. You don't have to be any kind of special to get the merch. How do you get many tickets to see them? I buy them like a regular person. Like on Interpark, legitimately. Not from resellers and shit. Well, except for that one time. But never again. Gotta be honest. I'll tell you, I'll be honest about my mistakes. Exactly, John. It's not magic, you just gotta be fast. And I'm whatever term army, so I always have pre-sales to before like public sales, so the chances are minimally higher for me to get tickets. Like how I got this one was because I am 5th term army, so I have priority in buying tickets. Like the first round was when I got mine. What happens in the comments? On Interpark, can I get 6 army kit next year? Yes, I have a video on that. What does 5th term army mean? I have a video on that. Okay, does K armies give out a lot of freebies? Oh, you mean at concerts? Like they give out these little slogans? Let me show you this pretty one that I got yesterday. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Okay. Usually after every concert I have a lot of like free stuff to show, but yesterday I was very like lazy and not feeling very well, so I didn't go to the concert early to like collect all the free stuff that you can possibly collect. But usually you get like little photo cards, you get like a fan, handheld fan for when it's hot. You get a lot of slogans that look like this, these size slogans, right? And they usually have like funny messages on them. For the Wings concert, I tell you, the Wings one, even though this concert has like, it's like got a lot of emotional stuff and emotional songs and songs you really love that really touch you, but it was less impactful than the Wings concerts. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, this one was emotional, but the Wings concerts were just like wham, hit you in the face, fucking amazing. So, and the vibe was different, like Echo Chuck as well, and like with all the armies there giving out like different stuff, because it was a different era, I suppose. So we had slogans like that were like, had Yoonji, and then like even Bang PD had slogans. So actually, if you've been to my older lives, like you would see a lot of fun stuff. When I get home, I could do another live and show you. Like, it could be another army talk time. I have like this giant collection of all the free stuff that I got from the concerts, and they're just like sitting there. I've actually given a lot of them away. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, you were there for that one. The one, it says Bang Siok. It actually said, because Bang PD's name is Bang Siok. The slogan was like this side, right? It's like huge. Not really, there are bigger ones. And it actually had the words Siok Oppa, will you marry me on it. It's like, what the fuck? It's fucking hilarious. So I love that so much. So now we have already 2 topics for Army Talk Time, right? There's the next one, which I'm quite excited about, that I have yet to tell you guys what the topic is going to be, but this is totally inspired from something my own Army Squad and I have talked about, and I would love to talk to you guys about it. So that's going to be the next one next week. And, well, not next. Does Sunday count as a new week? Or is it the end of the week? Oh, yeah, concerts last for 3 hours in Korea, but they only last 2 hours, maximum like 2.5 maximum, 2 hours 20 minutes in other countries. I don't know why, but it's always been like that. Usually actually only 2 hours, and then they're like done. Do you guys think that my hair looks better like this or with the bangs? That's a random question. I was just getting so annoyed with my hair being in my eyes. Oh, let me translate what this says. 인기의 구름이 되고 싶어. 용기라는 하늘을 가득 채운 날. I look better now? Really? Aw, thanks guys. I don't want to be perfect though. Have you ever written a fan letter? Yes, I have. That was an exciting story. My fan letter was delivered to BTS by Jimin's father, who sent them to Jimin for me when Jimin came home for Chuseok, and he gave the letters to, like, a whole bunch of letters to Jimin, and Jimin took them back to BTS for me. This was done in 2015 when I first started an Instagram translation account, and what I did was I got like armies from all over the world to send me handwritten letters, and the project was called the BTS Letterbox Project. So armies from all over the world sent me handwritten letters because I wanted it to be really personal. Like, people wanted to just send me emails and you print them out, but that's like, ugh, no. So they sent me all their letters, and they were about like 200 because I was still like a small, you know, translation account, like an Instagram account at the time. And I went to Busan. And at the time, Jimin's dad had a shop, and it was like, I really should find all these videos and post them now that I have a fucking YouTube. Everything was on my Instagram. And like, Instagram sucks, right? Because it's just like, it's very limited, but it's so much easier to share stuff on YouTube. So I'm I'll dig all of those up. They're not gonna be good quality because they're old now. But yeah, I went to Busan, and I went with my friend Kangyi, because Kangyi was born in Busan. And even though I can speak Korean, like, Busan 사투리 is it's still hard for me. Like, oh, I'm so cold. So Kangyi took time off from his job in another city, like not Busan. He was born there, but he worked somewhere else, like in Daejeon, and he took time off to just to accompany me to Busan so that I can understand Jimin's dad. Like, it was really, the translator needed a translator. That was a humbling moment for me. So what happened was, so we went to the cafe, and when we went, it just opened, and then there was this like grumpy looking man outside, like sweeping or mopping, and so we went into and then he looked really angry. So I was like a bit like kind of gossiping with my friend. I was like, what? Why is he so angry? Like, what's he so angry about? Because he was kind of like not like welcoming. It's like, not like, welcome to my shop or welcome to the shop. And we didn't know who he was, and he was kind of grumpy. And then when we went inside, we talked to this lady who is Jimin's aunt, and she was really nice. And that's what we were talking like. We were like, we would love to talk to Jimin's dad, and he was like, oh, he's there by the door. And I was like, oh my god, no, I just like called him this grumpy old man, like, and then like, what the fuck? Okay, this is really why you shouldn't talk about people. Like, okay. So, anyway, oh, but he didn't hear, okay? Thank God. And so we were like, oh, okay. And then, well, we told her, like, you know, we want to talk to him, so when he has a minute, you know, when he's done, like, whatever he's doing, can we talk to him? She was like, yeah, sure, I'll tell him. But then, so we had to order first, right? So she took our order, and we ate this, like, 딸기 빙수, 딸기 strawberry, so strawberry 빙수. And then we had a little look around the cafe, right? And the cafe is filled with BTS pictures. There's signed posters. Well, of course, like, you know, his son is in the band. So there's signed posters. On one wall is a picture of Jimin with his shirt. Like, he pulled up his shirt, you know, to show his abs. You know, that classic picture. And like, if you just Google Jimin's dad cafe, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But, you know, it's best if you just wait for my video. which you should watch when I get around to posting it. So anyway, afterwards, because it was a Sunday, so people started coming in. Like, some girls came in, but then we also saw this couple that came in, and it was terrible. You know how there's this, like, it's sort of bad for guys to be associated with K-pop in Korea. They're very all like, no, K-pop is just not manly at all if it's a boy band. But then when it's a girl band, it's like, yeah, let me get my cock out. Like, what the fuck? just, it's all K-pop. It's the same thing. But then this girl, she was a fan of BTS, and he had come to the cafe, accompanying her, but he didn't know it was a BTS cafe. When he walked in with her, and he was like, "Are you serious? This is where you want to be?" And she was like, "Yeah, we can just sit for a little while." And he's like, "No," and he walked out. And then she had to walk out. She had to go after him, and I thought that was fucking, like, I wanted to punch him in the fucking face. Like, you you can't, like, oh, did you think that sitting in a BTS cafe for like an hour, like, it makes your cock smaller, or does it drop your level of manhood or whatever? Like, dude, what the fuck, grow up. So I felt really sorry for her, and I was very appreciative for Kang Yi sitting next to me, admiring all the BTS stuff and encouraging me to take pictures, because I was shy. Like, I don't like when people like look at me. So I said, yeah, maybe later, because there are people in the cafe now. And then he was like, "Please, Nuna, how often are we gonna come here? You're gonna take pictures like north, south, east, west in this entire cafe, and I'm gonna take them for you." And that is a friend every girl should fucking have, because yeah, he made me brave. He gave me the courage. He was just like, "Just look at me, look at the camera, and then I'll take these pictures for you." And I have pictures everywhere in the cafe thanks to him, or else I wouldn't have been able to do it, because I've had this, like, the social anxiety thing. So he was great. I love him. But it's so typical of Korean guys. Like, when they get a girlfriend, the girlfriend's like, "No, you can never talk to other girls, especially not this foreigner girl that, like, you used to hang out with." And so he doesn't talk to me anymore. Can you show us your 5th army kit? Okay, this Steven guy, like, you're so active in the comments, but when you talk, it seems like you never ever watch anything on my channel. My army kit video was released like a week ago, and then you asked me if I went to the concert and if I took any videos, and I have, my last 15 videos are all BTS, like, concert videos. So I don't know, like, who are you? I, like, do you even, like, check out my channel, or do you just appear in my lives, and make comments? So, like, I didn't really want to particularly single you out this way, but this is like the nth comment that you've made that has shown me how much you don't look at my channel. Okay, back to what I was saying. Okay, I haven't told you the part where I talked to Jimin's dad. So, okay, when we were done taking pictures and we were done eating, like, the strawberry pingsu, and then Jimin's dad was like, he finally came over, and I took over, like, this, like, this box, right, of all the army's letters and stuff, and I had, like, a little separate pack that was, like, tied up neatly, this little, like, drawstring parcel thing, and it had my name on it, J. Himangi. So that was a separate sort of packet for the boys, and then the rest of the army letters just came in a big box. And he thanks me, like what they usually say when you've done hard work. 수고하셨습니다, or 수고했습니다, like, you've worked really hard. So thank you for creating the international project. And he said he's really sure that the boys will be, like, so excited to receive all these letters. And he said that he's gonna make sure that Jimin gets them when he comes home, or if he goes to Seoul first, then he'll give them to Jimin, and he'll be sure to make sure that Jimin takes them to the boys after. And Jimin's aunt thanked me too. So I am, like, this was just so amazing. 2015, that was the year. I wanted to take a picture of him, but he was like, no, I can't take pictures with fans, or he doesn't, and then when he went away, Jimin's aunt was like, don't worry, he doesn't even like being in family photos. Like, alright, he's just not a photo person. So I'm like, okay, that's fine, it's understandable. Like, a lot of guys are like that, like, they don't like being in photos, so it's fine, you know? Yeah. You know, Jimin doesn't look much like his dad, so I'm guessing he must look like his mom. I've never seen his mom, but she runs like a hairdressing shop, salon. That's the word that I'm looking for. She runs a salon in Seoul, I think with her sister, if I'm not wrong. Back to eating, apparently. Lives are so bad for me because when I do lives, I eat. That's right, John. I think that's it also, like one of the reasons. Or maybe it's like he doesn't want people to come to his cafe and like just to take photos with him. You know what I mean? Um the thing is, 2 weeks after I went, he closed the cafe, and then we realized, like, Jimin made this announcement, like, the cafe is still gonna be there, but it's gonna be a different cafe and it's no longer associated with him or his family or BTS. So he just made that announcement just so like armies wouldn't go there thinking it's like some kind of related to him. And then Kangye and I talked about it, and then we realized that's why he looked really like sad, grumpy, because he was closing the cafe. So poor guy. Like, people were there on a Sunday, but I heard that it was really, really quiet. I heard from the aunt that I was really, really quiet on weekdays. Like, practically no one came. So they were losing like a ton of money just keeping it open. And it was really hard to find too. It's actually in a very like popular district in Busan. Like a very popular food district. But because the cafe is located on like the second or third level or something like that, it's like it's so hard to find. It's really hard to find. So I guess that's why it closed. I don't know what his dad does down now though. I think in Busan, like, it's probably not a popular thing. Don't forget in 2015, like, BTS just wasn't really like a big deal. In 2015, yeah, no, because they only started being really, really popular after I Need You. And that did not happen in 2015. Health reasons? No, that's Suga's parents. It's different. Exactly, Julia. That's exactly what I think. You can't expect the cafe to live off armies only. They've got to have like a regular customer base that comes in. Like, the pingsu was absolutely delicious, but if nobody knows that your cafe exists up here on the third floor, they're not gonna come. Like, only armies would actively like seek out for it. But in 2015, bad. And Busan, bad. In Seoul, maybe, yeah, it would be crazy happening, but yeah, no. Ooh, you went to Jimin's mom's salon? That's really cool. Did you get your hair done? Placing of the cafe? Yeah, definitely. Where are we talking about? Yeah. You know, I still think this topic right now is related to K-armies. And the fact that there weren't that many of them in 2015. Ah, my knees. And I have no more ice. I should have taken more. Have you been to Suga's restaurant? No. The restaurant was open for such a short amount of time, and it was really far away. Like, in case you didn't know, Seoul and Daegu isn't exactly like right next to each other or very close. And I'm sorry, but I don't really want to spend $40 on a train ticket just to get to Daegu and eat at his restaurant. It's a restaurant that serves shit that I don't want to eat actually. 손대 손대구? Sundae is blood sausage. I don't want to eat that. Ugh. I'm sorry. I didn't really want to do it, but yeah, it was getting a bit disruptive, so. Oh, thank you. I love you too. Oh, you guys, no need to reply to him. I kicked him out. Thank you so much. Thank you for enjoying my channel. I'm really happy. Like, my previous channel got deleted. But I think there's like, everything happens for a reason. And I think my second time around, even though I don't have over 20,000 people like I had before, I have you guys, this community that comes to lives with me and talk with me, and I love that. So thanks, you guys. He's gonna unsubscribe from me, isn't he? But that's okay. He doesn't even watch my videos anyway, so whatever. Oh, John, I'm so happy that you're here at my live because, you know, you get me. We got first live already, and we already got a good vibe going. Yes, everybody, please come back. It's so much more fun this way. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Fun and informational. Okay. Let's talk about, oh, it's like the first live for a lot of you guys. So that's great. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Are we gonna stick to the topic or no? Do you have any more questions about K-armies? Hello, Nonni. First live. Oh my god. Since nobody's talking about anything, let me tell you about something like cringy that happened. Well, it's cringy now that I think about it, but it wasn't cringy when I was doing it earlier. Let me tell you, okay? So, when, alright, Steven. Okay, I won't kick you out again, but please watch my videos. Every time you want to ask something, you think about it first before you ask it. Okay? That's all I ask, and then I won't kick you out. Okay. Alright, what was I gonna say? Okay. So earlier, I was talking to this guy, right? The whole time we were speaking in Korean, and then I asked him if he can speak English. So he started trying. He was like, I know the odd one word here and there. And then so he said something. Okay. So I was asking him, 오빠 여자친구 없어요? 오빠, don't you have a girlfriend? And he was like, no, like we recently broke up. So I carried on. I was like, 오빠 어떤 여자 좋아하세요? What kind of girl do you like? And then he said something about has to match together with him. And then so he tried an English word. He said base, but he said it so like he mispronounced it so badly. I thought he said face. And so, you know, when I speak Korean, for some reason, okay, I become this completely different person. That's not me. I hate doing like ego shit, and like when other people do it, even when Hobie does it, I want to punch him in the face, like in a nice way. Don't hate me. I just don't like ego. But then when I speak Korean, right, and if I'm in this completely Korean environment, and then I become like one of those people. So he said base, and I misheard it as face. And then so I was like, I did this thing. I did a sunflower at my own face. So I was like, face? You like face? And then, oh my god, why did I do it? And then he said no, I meant base. And it wasn't even the right English word for it. He gave the word to me in Korean, and I was like, no, that's not what it means. And oh, kill me now. Like, why did I do that? And then so, yeah, I corrected him for the English word, and we moved along really quickly after that so that he would forget what I just did. But it's okay, he thought it was cute. And he kissed me for it, so it's like, alright, good. I got something out of it. Oh my god, subconscious ego, yeah. It happens a lot, especially when I'm thanking people who like do something nice for me, and then this terrible like nasal voice comes out, and you guys know I don't speak like that, right? Like I think my voice is just really normal all the time, but then when I speak Korean, it sounds really like high and nasal, and then like so sometimes there's these like agyo endings, like even Bangtan does it, right? When you're speaking Korean, like, and if you're speaking it very naturally, like how all the other people do, it's like you tend to fall into this like things you thought you would never do. Like, oh my god. What? He kissed me? Yeah. It was a Tinder date, what do you expect? Of course he kissed me, okay. Ooh, nice. Yeah, so that brings me to think about like how there are certain requirements for the types of languages that you speak, like how your voice has to be to achieve a certain tone, to achieve a certain like pronunciation in the different languages. And so I think it's so interesting how it is, or when you get like so immersed in culture. It's really great. It's great. I love it. Guys love it when I call them oppa, you know, but I'm like, alright. If you love it, good for me. Well, lately guys do that. They pat my head because I'm so short. What made you want to start a YouTube channel? So that's a good question. Even though it's not related to today's topic, but nobody is asking me any questions about the K Army. So okay, I started the channel to be like an information hub and be like the link between like BTS and international armies. And I do a lot of videos that show you how to get to places that BTS have been, or BTS like pop places that have been made popular by BTS. So I have those like very directional videos that tell you exactly how to go there. And I did that on my previous channel where I had the 20,000 followers, and everybody said they enjoyed that sort of video. So when my channel got deleted by YouTube, I restarted it with the same sort of intent. Oh, now the questions come. That's great. How do K armies treat international armies? Amazingly. Very accommodating. Did you see any middle-aged K armies? Yes. Yes. More than you think. They're more than you think. I promise they are not the moms of the girls that are there. Like, they are legit middle-aged K-armies, and I've seen a bunch of middle-aged international armies and like Japanese armies too. What do you think of K-army when they don't cheer for June? They didn't not cheer for June. I'm not gonna call him June, that's not his name. Namjoon. They didn't not cheer for him. They cheered for him. Watch my video. Please stop saying that K-armies didn't cheer for Namjoon, because they did. Okay? Okay. Do K-armies have opinions on other armies? Yes. K-armies, rightfully so, are also jealous of Japanese armies like the rest of us. Because, okay, everybody, K-armies are not the enemy. Japanese armies are the enemy. I mean, okay, it's just a joke. Nobody's actually the enemy, but if you want to be jealous of somebody, it's gotta be the Japanese armies. First, whatever Korean armies get, okay, and we already admire them for that, Japanese armies get it better, like 100 times. So, yeah. Okay. Did they lip sync? No, they didn't. Not even one time. Because, like, you can hear when they take a breath, and they are trained to sing and dance at the same time. Like, they've been doing it for fucking years. So it's not hard. I'm sure there are moments where they have to do lip syncing, but at a live concert where armies came from all over the world to see them, don't you think it would be disrespectful for them to lip sync? They wouldn't even dream of it for like a million years, to disappoint us or disrespect us armies in that way by lip syncing for us. Never. They wouldn't ever do that. Exactly. Exactly. It's getting fun now. People are asking questions about K-armies. This is great. This is what I wanted. Ask more. Ask away. K-army related. How do Korean people treat like different people from other countries when they came? Like, hey, buddy, thanks for coming to the Korean concert, and I scared of English. Please don't talk to me too much. That's how they react. I swear. They're like so scared of speaking English because they don't want to make a mistake, because they're so afraid of being embarrassed. Like, they embarrass themselves. So as soon as you try to like speak a little bit of Korean, they just light up, and then they want to be your friend, and that's so nice. So yeah, if they ever like seem like they don't want to talk to you, please understand that it's not because they have anything against international armies. I swear, they don't. They're just so afraid. They're really scared of like speaking English. Are the middle-aged as lively as the younger ones? The middle-aged have nothing to fear. They have like absolutely no fear and no embarrassment. They just like let loose. But it's like, it's the same like rate of excitement, but it's not like they go out of their way to show more excitement than the others, you know, if you know what I mean. Is it hard for K-armies to get tickets? Countdown award shows, yes, because they have to fight for tickets like with other fandoms and the general public, you know. So it is hard. It's definitely hard. It's the same as like when you buy tickets for a BTS concert, because you have to, yes, you still have to fight all award shows. Bad. were BTS tired? No. They were so happy to see us. They were so excited. You could see it in their eyes. Like, you guys, we haven't seen you in the longest time. That's actually how they felt. Like, sincerely. Like, so happy to see us. Do you think? Okay, because Korea, rest of the world. So, common sense. Logic. Okay. How many fanboys were there, like, at 100%? Maybe 10%, not that many. So, last year in December for the Wings concert, somebody played a game. I can't remember who it was, but somebody was like, okay, if I want all the guys in the venue to shout, and then they were like, no girls, all the guys. I want to hear you guys. So if you're a boy army, let us hear you. And then so, like, BTS waited for the whole stadium to be silent, and then they were like, okay, male armies, go. And then, like, you could hear them from, like, different places in the stadium, and they were loud, and it was so funny. It was great. And yeah, there were so many. So for this time around, they didn't really play games with us, which was sad. Like, this time was, like, rushed. I felt like it was so short. It was still 3 hours, but they did more songs than talking. In previous concerts, like, I still say my happiest concerts were all the Wings ones. Like, the last one that I went to, you know, since it's the first time for a lot of you people, a lot of you here, why did I say a lot of you people sound so rude? A lot of you here are here for the first time. So let me tell you a story that I told yesterday. It's a K-Army story, and it's such a sweet story. So what happened was, in the Wings concert, I was sitting ground, like, for once, finally, ground near the stage. And so there's K-Army next to me. So they all do this little thing, right, where they offer you, like, sweets. Like, look at this, like, it's a big packet of stuff. This is what I got yesterday from one of the armies. Biscuits, snack bar, a bunch of candy, and so she offered me candy, which I appreciated, and I had nothing back. It's selfish. Anyway, they offer you stuff. And then she seemed like she wasn't sure if she should talk to me or not. Like, she seemed a little apprehensive. So, and I was busy, like, playing with my phone and looked in. So we didn't do a lot of talking, but I did offer her, like, one candy. Anyway, at some point during the concert, Suga was saying, let's do a wave around the stadium with everybody's army bombs. So it's like, everybody lower your army bomb, and like, we're gonna start from one end of the stadium and go around, and then end at my section, because my section was, like, the last section closest to the stage. So, like, she obviously knew that I was a foreigner, so she didn't know that I could speak Korean, so she tried to translate it for me, and she pointed to my army bomb and she said, we going to do wave. We going to wave. And then she did this little demonstration with her hand, which I thought was the fucking cutest thing. And then I was like, okay. And I'm like, it's okay, don't worry, I understood it. And she was like, oh, okay, that was great. And I'm like, yes. So we did the wave thing. And another thing which I thought was the sweetest thing ever was, during Namjoon's solo stage, I was, like, doing the whole secretly trying to film him thing. But that time, like, oh my god, no way. The security guards are so fucking active, especially if you're on the ground closest to the stage. So what she did was she saw a guard coming, and she did this thing where she was like pulling at her scarf and pretending to like adjust it, because when she did that, like, her scarf would hide my phone from the view of the security guard, like the angle, so the security guard wouldn't see it. At first I was wondering what she was doing, and she was like, it's okay, just film, I'll hide it for you. And I was like, thank you. And I was like, I'll look out for you, for guards for you if you want to do it for Taeyong. So she was like, okay. So I love her. I love her so much. This is what armies are like, are about, like helping each other. This amazing buddy system or whatever. We are a family, and this is what we should be doing for each other. So, you know, because she did that for me, so I naturally, you know, I would want to do the same thing. So yesterday, a couple of times, I saved the girl next to me from getting caught. Like, I had my phone out all the time, and so I was on the lookout all the time, but she was just like blurrily, like happily, just like one direction. Security guards come from there. She looks this way, and I'm like, dude, if you look that way, you cannot see the security guard coming from this other way. So I looked out for her and saved her a couple of times. So pay it forward, armies. When someone's kind to you, you have to be kind to someone else. So it's great. It was great. She was amazing, you know? I had such a fun time because of her. And like, honestly, there were a couple more times where it's like, if she thought a guard was coming, then she would help me out. And like, if she was drinking water, then she would offer me some and things like that. It's the little things that make the experience like amazing. So yes, I think K-armies are wonderful, and I think they're wonderful to foreign armies. And they try to make them feel as welcome as possible. But always the language barrier is hard, so you have to understand that it's not coming from a bad place, it's coming from a scared place. Like, I don't want to be wrong when I talk to you. So yeah, gotta understand that. Oh, I'm gonna put my hair back that way because it was much better. I can't wait for all of you guys to experience the BTS concerts, for those of you who are going, and for those of you who are not. There's gonna be future concerts. Come on, they plan on being together like forever. So, are there differences between concerts? Yes. The main difference being when the main difference being the time difference. Like, BTS concerts in Korea are always longer by half an hour at least. Like, Korean concerts are always 3 hours, and concerts overseas are always 2 to 2.5 hours. And the half an hour difference doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot when they're talking to you, and you can say a lot in half an hour. Yesterday they didn't talk to us that much, so even after the concert, I felt like I missed them, because normally we do a little bit of like playing games together or just talking more to each other, or more times. But yesterday they only did it 2 long times and 1 short time, so it wasn't enough for me. Yes, a lot of things can happen in 30 minutes. And also they have that thing where, you know, they go around in the little cart so that they can visit like all the armies. That takes up some time also, like 10 minutes. So they have a lot of these things that they do at the Seoul concerts that they don't do at the international concerts. Like for the Wings concerts, like all the balloons. For the opening ones, they had the like hot air looking colorful balloons thingy. and they came up to level 4, which is where I was sitting, and they came up to like right in front of me. So I was so fucking happy because of that. And if you've seen, like a couple of days ago, I posted a different view because I went for the opening, right, and the closing. So the closing Wings final concerts, they were in different hot air balloons, which were like bigger, like poofier, and oh my god, it was amazing. The view was so beautiful. I have the fan cam for that, and I already posted it, so please like watch it. It doesn't have a lot of views right now. It only has like 200 something, which I think is sad because it's really beautiful. I don't think anyone's posted a view of the balloons from that point of view, that angle from ground. And like they ran like near in front of me, like this platform thing, which was really funny. Jungkook's lip balm, yeah. I've used Nivea like my whole life. Yeah, cause it's really good. So Jungkook's lip balm, Taeyong's pajamas. What is my life? What else should we talk about, guys? Tomorrow I'm supposed to meet my friend, but we have not confirmed anything. Like a time or anything. Oh my god. Fuck. Whoops. Sorry. Do they make eye contact? Yes, they do. Oh my god. Like, okay. Again, I'm going to talk about the Wings concert because this concert was just like, I don't know, like a lot of singing, but not a lot of personal, like concert, like talk time. I guess because it was in a new venue. Like everything before for the last 2 years was at Gocheok Sky Dome, and I think like ARMYs got used to it and BTS got used to it, and it was like a venue that was just personal to us because it's smaller, and this time it was a lot bigger, so it was a little bit like impersonal feeling. But they do make a lot of eye contact. I remember so many times during the Wings concert, like Jungkook or V or whoever, as Jungkook especially, but V does it the most. So what he does is he goes to the edge of different stages, and then he sits down or he squats down, and then he stares at ARMYs like on purpose to make us die, and then and then he walks off looking all smug like, yeah, I know what I did, you know, that kind of look. Jungkook does it more sweetly though. He's just like, he does it and then he just stares like cutely. It's like, hey guys, I'm here, and then, you know, that kind of like face, and then when like he's getting up to leave, like he waves bye-bye, which is really fucking cute. So yeah, they do make a lot of eye contact. I've had eye contact with Hopi one time, and I did die because of that. So yes. It was at the, remember I was talking about the Malaysian concert. So at the Malaysian concert, I was sitting at the end of one row, and during the cypher, everybody stood up, but I'm like kind of short, right? So I stood on my chair. The thing is, I wasn't blocking anybody because like the stage was like here and my seat was like here, so it's like an angle. So if I stood up on my chair, I wouldn't be blocking anybody. Namjoon didn't come over to my end of the stage, which was annoying because I mean, I love you, Hopi, but you know, I wanted Namjoon to come over. So I stood on my chair, and I'm the only person standing on my chair. I'm taller than everyone else. I have a video of this, of me standing on the chair, and you can see how tall, how high up I was. When Hopi came over to the end of the stage, I did a heart with both my hands. And he saw it. He saw it, and then he did the thing. And I'm like, fuck yes. And I was looking good that day, you know, figure huggy top and all, looking all fine. So, so he saw it, and I'm like, best moment ever. Yes. My only moment of glory with BTS, I guess. Oh my god, those were good times. Good times, you guys. My face wasn't as potato in 2015 as it is right now, okay? So, yeah. When will Namjoon ever? I'm still waiting. That's okay. It's gonna come soon, right? If I believe. If I just believe. Like hard enough. Okay. It's coming to 2 hours now, so everybody, last questions. Last questions about the K-Army stuff, and then I gotta go, like, confirm some kind of plan with my friend tomorrow to look for Namjoon and Jungkook birthday stuff. Is it bad to sit in the back rows? I don't know if you mean back or do you mean higher up, because there's no back. It's either like ground, first floor, second floor, third floor. So how is K-Army when you're waiting in line? I don't understand this though. Like, why would people talk to me when I'm waiting in line ever? Like, and also, what line would this be? Like, is it to buy army bombs? Because the express line, like, you're in it for like 10 minutes. It's an express line. Ever make rude K-Armies? In a sense, like, but I think it was more because, like, she misunderstood what I was doing, and so she was rude about it. But other than that, actually, no. Where did you buy your army bomb? At the venue yesterday, at the express booth. I have a picture of it up on my Twitter. Is it hard to get merch at the concert? Yes. The long lines that you see at every concert are not for anything in the concert. They're for merch. Those are merch lines. So, yeah. God, this fringe is like so 70s. Okay. Did I miss out on anybody's questions? Exactly. Oh my god, in my video, I said exactly that. I was like, please don't buy them here. Buy them online. They have them online. What? Okay, when people go to buy merch at the concert venue, they're usually like these crazy people who are actually resellers. So they bring like giant, like empty luggages to fill with merch so that they can take it back to their country. Because when you buy like in bulk at the concert venue, there's no shipping cost because you're already in Korea, and so they take it home to their countries and then they resell it to other people. They're like the supplier, and then they sell it to you for, they mark up the price like a lot. So these are the fuckers who well, I guess not if you're not gonna buy from the shop and you find it okay that you want to get like charged a lot by these people. Just buy from the shop. It's legit, you know? Oh, yeah. It does try quite alright. Thanks. What time does merch go on sale? I don't know. I never buy merch from like the concert. The only thing I ever buy is like Army Bomb. And the one time I did buy merch was when I got kicked out of the fan meeting, like the one that I was telling you guys about earlier. I got kicked out 10 minutes early. Then I was walking around and I'm like, oh, what is this line for? And then so I joined the line, and then it was for merch. And then I was like, Yeah, I got nothing to do anyway. And finally, the line doesn't look that long, so I waited in line. I was like, let me see what I can buy. And I bought the opposite baseball jersey. It looks great. I wear it every week almost. So yeah, that's the only time I bought merch. How did I get kicked out? Because I got caught filming. And the bitch deleted my shit. She snatched the phone out of my hands and then she deleted everything. And then she told me, get out. And I was like, are you serious? I can't get in? Can't get back in? Nope. The rules are there. You film something, you get out. Pictures, you get out. And I was like, oh my god, not even a selfie? When I tried to take a selfie before the concert, they were like, no, put your phone away. Like, what the fuck? What? Who is this fucker that comes in and talks about gays? Are you gay? Like, are you trying to make an announcement about yourself? Get out of here. Did you miss my question? Was there a question? What was the question? I don't see a question from you, honey. Was there still a nice amount of merch left? No, actually most of the stuff was sold out. The things that they had left was the most like expensive stuff. And yeah, the jersey was like I think 50,000 won. So yeah, like all the cheaper stuff sold out, like posters, badges. It's not a grocery bag, shopper bag. Did you get to see other celebs at their concert? No. I saw other celebrities at some other K-pop concert though. Not really. I don't know if Block B is K-pop or not. But I saw a Pink, Pomi, and Mallet, and then Mino at the Block B concert first day. Oh, good timeout. I don't understand what that means. If you would explain it. Can you have a good timeout for us? I don't understand that. Which day is the best day? Any day that you can attend it is the best day. If you can attend both days, go both days. Like, why not? Like, you should. You totally should. I meant, like, enjoy yourself. I am enjoying myself. Have fun at the concerts for us. Oh, cause, you know, time out means a different thing, right? Like, I thought time out means, like, take a break from what you're doing is time out. So, yeah. Oh, sorry. I think we had a different understanding of things. Who's my bias is Namjoon. She has something planned after the... Yeah, I should go to bed. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. I hear the rain. I think it's raining outside. I think everybody has a different understanding of this stuff that's going on, so I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, bye for Amaya. Bye, Julia. I'm gonna see you on Saturday, right? For the Tonggo birthday event. I'll see you on Saturday, Julia. 안녕하세요. 언니도 널 사랑해요. You're not coming for the Chongok event? Oh my god. How did you get the tickets so fast? I'm 5th term army. I get qualified for pre-sales. So, that's how I got it. Thanks for answering my questions. Oh, I'm glad that I managed to answer it, like, if you had questions. I don't remember your questions, though, but I'm glad I answered them. 5 minutes left before I end this live. So, aw, yay, I'm glad I got it right. Okay, for everybody that's leaving. Oh, alright, Julia. It's okay if you can't make it. I'm glad, John. I'm sorry, like, for the confusion about your question, and I hope that I see you here again. What day is it in Korea? Right now it's Monday. Thanks for uploading videos. You're welcome. Since when did I become an army? Before debut. Actually, it happened like a few months before they debuted, and it was because of a song collaboration that they did with 2AM. What day is it in Korea? It's Monday. I thought I answered this already. Okay, you look out for ticket prices like by yourself, so you know. It was about 100,000 won for the concert ticket. Why do I like Namjoon? Cause it's Namjoon. So many reasons. It would take me like an hour to list them all, so because Namjoon is the best answer. Okay, guys, if you don't have any more questions, then it is time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for willing to, understand things that have been misunderstood before. So I'm glad if you have walked away, if you're gonna walk away from this live a little more knowledgeable on things, and I don't know, just feeling good after being here. That will be great. Thanks for coming, guys. I'll be sure to do more lives while I'm still in Korea, because once I'm back home and I have work, and it's just gonna be crap, I tell ya. So I'm gonna do a lot more while I'm still here, and then we're gonna have Army Talk Time every week, so I can see you once a week at least, every week, and we're gonna have so much fun on the next topic because it's gonna be really fun. I can't wait. Okay? It's okay even if you didn't comment. Thank you for being here the whole time. So, 안녕히 가세요. Bye bye. Yes, I will record the JK thing. I will. Bye bye.